Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Jimmy Shikes out on the trail. Coming to you from a very damp southern Sweden. I've come out to the Skaneladen in a place called Hö, and I've just left that town where I spent the night last night. And my plan is to walk around 80 kilometers to Ostorp, and that will take me through the Säderåsen National Park, which is quite pretty. It's got a sort of a gorge running through it. I left my rain trousers at home, which is not clever because the forecast is rain. Had a good sleep last night, massive breakfast, so in that sense I am ready to go. And into the woods. Yes, this is what I'm on, the Skaneladen. My plan is to sleep about 5 kilometers before Rostanga. There's supposed to be a wind shelter. Ooh, water. Water is always a problem down here because there's lots of standing water, but it's all really gross. You wouldn't want to drink it, even filtered, really. Classic southern Sweden. Jamón serrano del bueno. So, little lunch break. I have done about 21.5 kilometers now. Yeah, and look, I'm dry. If there is going to be rain, there probably is. It's going to come in this afternoon properly at around 3 o'clock. Yeah, this is a valley we cross over and then we head up to that kind of raised ground over there. This part down in the bottom of the valley, which I remember is extremely boggy. So I'm going to attempt to not get wet feet now. And as anticipated, as you can see, but the rain is starting to come in now. There's a lot of moisture in the air, the wind's picking up. So, right, it's definitely starting to rain now properly. So we'll have to see if it starts really coming down. Then I think I'm going to have to, as I've forgotten my rain trousers stupidly, stick the tent up somewhere. But no, maybe I get a bit lucky and get away with it. Oh hum! Yo, good morning. It's like just after 7:30. I slept at one of the wind shelter places, got a nice fire going. Then a whole load of like a group of scouts turned up, so I decided to put my tent up. And now I am heading into, going to pass through the village of Rostanga. I think in about an hour and a half. Otherwise, all good. It's a beautiful morning. I didn't get too wet yesterday in the end, just a little bit. And today there is blue sky this morning. Beautiful combo here, sun rising. And the almost full moon. Heading into Säderåsen National Park now. The plan is to do around, I think it's another 30 or so. With the days being so short, I just can't do much more than 30, 35 max. and the steps up the other side. And down bottom of the valley now, and walking along the river. I'll check in very quickly. I've done about 21 kilometres now. I think it's now 2:30. I've got just about enough water to do the night. So if I find somewhere nice to stick up the tent, I think I'll just do that. But yeah, it's beautiful. Decided to continue to the original spot that I was hoping to get to. It's now getting dark, so you can probably tell. And I've still got like 5 kilometres to go. I'm just going for it now. Probably finish, do the last bit with the headlamp, which is also fine. Right, I'm basically on the headlamp now, as you can see. Still, you know, it's winter walking, isn't it? In Scandinavia. Yeah, this is nuts. And basically, I've lost the trail, as you can see. And according to my GPS, it's close, but I am really in the midst of some serious slacking. Anyway, I've got to concentrate. Back on track. It is kind of fun, I have to say. Something to do in the evening, you know, because otherwise it's such a long time just sitting around. Made it. Doesn't get much better than this. A nice warm fire on a cold night and a bit of a full moon. Good morning. It's about just before 7. Yeah, I had an alright sleep in this shelter. There was like some weird dude in a car that parked there all night. It was a little bit odd. Anyway, I slept reasonably well. It was a little bit cold, especially towards the morning, but not too bad. And now I'm just having a nice cup of coffee. And then I suppose it's time to hit the road for the last day. Yeah, it was a much colder night last night. This is my special recipe coffee. It's like proper ground coffee with one of these in-cup filters here, so you kind of do it's kind of halfway between a pour over and a press. And then what I do is I add in then some sugar and half of one of these, which is a Nescafe latte, which is basically, it's mainly powdered milk. Cheers. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Heading out for this final day, third day of what has been a very, very enjoyable trip with another beautiful morning. It's cold this morning though. It was cold overnight. I reckon it must have been down to probably 2 degrees. The forest looks beautiful first thing in the morning, just before the sun's even risen properly. The colours are amazing. And yeah, feeling really good. Once we get out of this part of the forest, which is really, really gorgeous. I actually missed a lot of this last night because I was walking in the dark, getting lost and doing some bushwhacking. This bit's beautiful. Woohoo, water. Couldn't have come at a better moment. Oh, it's just basically miles and miles of this now, these little roads through. Yeah, quite pretty little farmsteads, but yeah, it's pretty brutal on the legs. Oh, okay, I thought I'd take it back. Actually, the last part of this hike is actually pretty nice. Been through some nice forest like I am now, and some more kind of parkland. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Now at 13 kilometers, I've got about 8 to go. But yeah, enjoying this last day actually. I might wrap this video up here because at some point I'm going to enter into the outskirts of Ustorp. Once again, thanks very much for watching. You know, I largely record these to share with people I know, or also to look at, you know, when I'm kind of old and think about all those great times on the trail. They'll make me happy, I'm sure. But also, you know, to entertain any other nerdy watchers of YouTube hiking videos, and maybe give a bit of advice and sort of intel for anyone planning on doing these walks as well. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, do give it a like, just because, you know, it gives me a tiny YouTube dopamine hit for free basically. And otherwise, once again, Jimmy Shanks signing out, and take it easy. Later.